Hello and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is what is your reputation? For that, as usual, we have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. And now let's get started. Hello and welcome to today's speaker card reading. If you're attracted to the first pile, then here is your reading. First, Yamana Pada. Wow, incredible. Okay, maintaining balance. Okay, I can see that you probably have a tendency of overworking yourself. All right. Okay. Page of Pentacles. I hope things are visible. I'll try to increase the light a little bit. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ten of Wands. Okay. Five of Wills, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups, beautiful. Okay, Strength. Okay, now let me see. Absolutely. Yamana Pada. Yamana is the sister of Yamadev, who is the god of the departed souls. Yamana Pada, she signifies the handler of fears and troubles. You are probably seen as a you know troubleshooter. You are somebody who is clearly seen as a responsible person. You have probably been very responsible and hardworking right from the right from childhood. You had to probably, sorry, I shook my camera. You probably had to take up a lot of responsibility right from your childhood, which made you very like responsible, very hardworking. Probably you started earning pretty early in life, and it was not because you wanted to, but because that was the compulsion of the family. You had to take on a lot of adult responsibilities from a young age, which made you very matured, because you have seen you and your family struggle through a lot of financial pressure. Now you don't have it anymore, but it's because of your actions, your responsible actions, that your family and you guys could come out of it. That's the reputation. Now, Yamuna Pada, she clearly defines somebody who tend to take care of the fears and troubles. You know, you are seen as somebody who tend to take care of other people's troubles. You are very caring, you are very responsible, very hardworking, and a very caring person. This person and strong. Yes, I mean, when people just admire you, it's because of your hard work. You're somebody who started very early from a very small place, and with your dedication and hard work you have reached a great height in life. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who has achieved a lot, who is completely self made, but at the same time they tend to be very very caring towards the have nots and towards also the family. So what happens is, at times probably you tend to take care, like too much care of others, and you stop thinking about your own self. So the normal perception about you is you should probably maintain a balance. You tend to overwork, you tend to get over serious. Okay, all my deadlines need to be met on time. That kind of a go energy that you have, which the reputation is, you probably should be maintaining a balance. Your personal life has been hampered, your personal goals were not fulfilled. You're very successful, you're financially absolutely great, but you tend to take care of other people's needs before yours, and that maintenance of balance doesn't stay. So the message from the spirit also, you could say that, what, maintenance of balance in life for everybody is very important. Walk through your fears. Yes, even now, if you have, these are the messages from the spirit, that if you have some fears, maybe you should walk through them. surrender to the divine. Absolutely. If you have any fear, any thought, I mean, people look at you as a very strong person, but every strong person tend to have some weakness. Everybody tend to have some weakness. The divine is telling you to surrender yourself. Have faith in your dreams. Absolutely. You are a go-getter. You probably tend to, you know, feel very anxious, tend to fret a lot whether things will come to fruition or not, whether whatever you're putting your heart on, whatever, I mean, you're working on, whether that will go okay or not, whether that will be like accomplished or not. And the spirit is telling you, yes, absolutely, have faith in your dreams and surrender to the divine. Do walk through your fears. Don't let your fears get into your head. Now, guardian angels, you're not alone. Absolutely. I mean, people see you as a very responsible person, and the angels are telling you, you know what, you have picked up a lot of responsibility from a very young age, and now we are with you. You should never feel anxious that you need to just be in the go, 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 go productive energy. Rather, instead of being toxic productive, at times just take rest. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. You are somebody who tend to, the reputation is, you are somebody who tend to comfort others, who tend to troubleshoot others' problems. But probably you should maintain a balance, because you probably should take time out now to comfort your own self, to not to invest a little bit of in a little bit of self love and self care. That's the message from the divine. And the reputation about you, to summarize, is you're somebody who started, you're very hardworking, somebody who started working very early, took on a lot of responsibility from childhood. And it could be financial, or maybe in a chaotic home situation, some kids have to be more responsible. But you guys have seen a lot of financial struggle, but now you are in a very stable position thanks to your hard work. So you are seen as a more, that go-to person who is an absolute troubleshooter, elder sibling, that kind of a person. And the general idea and the message from the spirit is, you need to maintain the balance and try and be, you are very mothering and caring to others. You should also learn to invest in self love and self care as well. Okay, pile 1, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Namaste. Hey, pile 2. If you're attracted towards this pile, here comes your reading. Your first card is Narmada Pada. She is the free thinker. So people perceive you as a person who is very, you are a go-getter, but at the same time, you're a very independent kind of a person. You have a mind of your own. People with money or any kind of influence cannot really make you do things. It's not easy for others to make you do things which we are not interested in. Best of yogis. All right, let's see. Of all yogis, the one who is filled with faith, his entire being given over to me, is the most intimately united with me and is the best of all. People see you as somebody who is also very spiritual, very, devoted to the. I mean, you can be religious, but I can see clearly you're very spiritual. You believe, you give all your problems to the superior being. Okay. Three of Wands. Now, how do people perceive you? People perceive you as somebody who is a free spirited person, also very spiritual. Okay, the Fool. It's a confirmation of the free thinking, free spirited person. Okay. You are absolutely a go getter. Page of Swords energy. Okay, Knight of Wands. Yes, I mean, you are somebody who cannot be controlled. I can see a lot of, okay, 10, 5 of Swords. I can see a lot of, confrontational kind of an energy. You are somebody who is very free thinking, very, does what they feel is right for them, and it doesn't really matter to them whether what the other people is thinking, what the society would think about them, how they will be perceived in the society. Nothing matters to them. They can stand up for their own selves, and they also tend to stand up for things, the beliefs that they are passionate about. You are somebody who is also a very humanitarian. You are seen as somebody who is feisty. A humanitarian has a heart, and that tend to attract a lot of negative. I can see a lot of people who are jealous of you because of your feisty nature, because you have probably unknowingly stepped on a lot of wrong people's feet. So what that does is you have become very, no, because you are not a people pleaser. If you feel like this thing is right, then I'll just say it. You're a very honest, feisty, standing up for your own self, and a very high achiever. Very high achiever, hard working. You will probably do anything. If you feel that this is my passion, then you will just put in all your efforts. But if you don't find something as interesting, no, if you can't feel passionate about something, you cannot work. Probably there is a subject, say English literature, you love it, or say history, you do not like it. So in English literature, you'll probably get 99 out of 100, which is very difficult, by the way. But in history, getting a 70% is not that difficult. But for you, getting anything north of 50 is very difficult because you do not like the subject, so you don't study. So you are that hardworking person, but that whimsical genius who will stand up for the have nots of the society. Probably you stand up for a lot of environmental causes, a lot of, the street animals. I can see that you are somebody who is almost like a revolutionary. You have a blog, or you have some accounts, some social media account through which you your opinions are pretty drastic at times, revolutionary, and hence unknowingly also you have stepped on a lot of influential people's toes, and hence you have seen quite a bit of grief in life, because I can see a lot of haters that you have gained, a lot of trolls. You do face a lot of trolling, but that barely matters to you. I can see that you don't really care about the trolls who tend to hide behind some anonymous account ID. So, but you are a very brave person who does what they feel is right for them, and almost with a revolutionary thought process. You feel that people like you can change the world. Almost somebody, as I said, you walking, standing up for the street animals, those extreme people who, because they are like against animal sacrifices, hence they will probably you know create a stage show of something, or a very, very public event regarding the harm that we cause to animals, because some of us who consume meat. And please understand that I've got nothing against meat consumption. It's just an example, because you're probably an animal right activist. That's the right term. Probably you have adopted an animal already. You're that kind of a humanitarian, revolutionary, eccentric, absolutely, crazy genius. That kind of a personality I can see. A free thinking, free spirited soul. He doesn't give one shit to, even if they are rubbing the wrong way with a, with a highly placed person, and you have done it earlier and have to pay the price. That's the reputation as free spirited, eccentric genius, which is a humanitarian as well. But I can see that you have a social presence of some sort, which gives you both, it has both positives and negatives. You are a socially recognizable. You probably run a blog on things that you believe in, or probably you have a social media account of some sort. There you, like, Now, openly you speak about controversial, so-called controversial things, the social issues which are dangerous, maybe safety of women, kids getting kidnapped, the financial situation, everything that people normally which are considered as unsafe to speak about, and you get trolled left, right, and center, but you do not give a damn. Now that's the fool, that's free spirited, you're very courageous. You just do what you think is right, and you stand up for the right, you stand up for the have nots of the society, you stand up against all the all the negative things that are happening right now, and get trolled, bullied, taunts, all those things tend to come your way, tend to rub a lot of people the wrong way, and get they tend to be jealous, they tend to conspire against you, those things. I mean, that kind of a crazy eccentric genius who is also very humanitarian, he's or she speaks their mind, that's the reputation I can get about you. Okay, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Two more cards are there. Four more cards. I'm so sorry. Autumn, release the old and rest. So probably even people think about you this way, that you probably tend to take certain things too far. I mean, you could voice your opinion at times, probably things tend to get out of control, rubbing people the wrong way. Probably you could release that idea. I mean, that way. I mean, you say what you want to say, but don't have to rub people the wrong way all the time. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. Of course, when people see you, a lot of people tend to admire you. You're the star, you're a very visible personality, and I can see that people hold you in very high regards. In general, a lot of people troll you, obviously, but you're almost like a social celebrity, a social activist, where you have a lot of supporters also who feel that you're going to go very high in life. What do you need to release? Probably this tendency of taking things too far. That's the thing that you probably should release. Meditate and contemplate, and maybe people think, and even the spirits are telling you, that you tend to get you know you know too passionate, almost bordering on to being hot-headed at times. If you do not listen to me, you know the revolutionary ideas tend to get a little bit out of hands at times. So probably you should calm down, meditate and contemplate, because you have your opinions, but voicing your opinions in a very passionate and fiery manner all the time is not required. That's the message from the spirit, and that is also the idea about you, that yeah, you are a free thinker, you are a humanitarian person, but you probably tend to take things a little bit too serious at times, take things too far at times. So probably you should learn to release those extreme kind of tendencies, and learn to calm down more and meditate. I hope, Pile, to you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste.